Can today be anything but heartbreakingly sad? The unimaginable trauma, pain, and suffering experienced as Jesus surrenders to the corruption, insecurity, scheming, and self-serving nature of our broken world. You can try and convince me to come back on Sunday to find out that everything works out for the best in the end. But how do you get past the reality that Jesus died? Let alone try and fathom why. Couldn't we have gone straight to the Sunday? Wouldn't it be better and less confusing with just the sugar rush of Easter Day? There's a lot about Good Friday that I'm sure I'll never fully comprehend, but I know these things to be true. I can only fully appreciate the light when I've seen darkness. A sugar rush never lasts and leaves you feeling pretty ordinary afterwards. While everyone seems to want the perfect job, to be comfortable, happy, and content with relationships that never let us down, I know this stuff doesn't last for the few that get close. Longing for the life we think we should have only leads to emptiness, jealousy, and bitterness. I can only begin to understand the enormity of the goodness of God when I've experienced the shallowness of what the world offers. I can only find hope when I've experienced despair. I also know these things to be true. The prophet said it would happen this way.
But he was wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the punishment that made us whole, and by his bruises we are healed.
Roman historian Tacitus, Jewish historian Josephus, Greek satirist Lucian of Samosata, and Syrian philosopher Marabas Serapion all corroborate the biblical account that a Jew named Jesus actually died. And St. Paul tells us exactly why.
For while we were still weak, at the right time Christ died for the ungodly. Indeed, rarely will anyone die for a righteous person, though perhaps for a good person someone might actually dare to die. But God proves his love for us in that while we still were sinners, Christ died for us.
I know I'm not perfect. Are you? I know I don't live a life that deserves to be rewarded with good things all the time. Do you? I'm certainly not worthy of having this done for me. Who is? But it did happen, and thank God it did. The cross is where we see hope. The cross is where we start to understand the depth of hope. As Jesus dies, hope comes to life. The cross is our hope. I now know I don't have to understand it all, but the very least I can do is say, thank you, Jesus, for Good Friday. Thank you for the cross. Thank you for the hope I have in you because of what you did this day.